taking over. You a queen when I less than I'm a gozy. Owamie, Owamie. Owamie, Owamie. Owamie, Owamie. Owamie, Owamie. Girl, you're such a powerful woman.
Hi ninjas, how are you doing? It's your girl Owamie, aka Miss Fearful, reporting back for our entertainment. If it's the first time joining me, I'm welcome. Please do make sure that I subscribe and obviously hit the bell. I absolutely love you, and do not forget, follow me on Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter. It's at boldly Owamie. Now, my ninjas, on the 30th of March, we do have our masterclass. The price is $390. And so, yeah, I'm sure there's going to be a banner here. Go ahead and make a payment and send POP. I've told you guys that I only have 50 seats, which at this point, I think I have about 29 or 28 seats left if you actually want to join us physically. But if you're going to pay and you're going to come online, then there's no time frame for that. And so, yeah, man, I feel like I've been promoting this almost every video, and I'm going to continue to do so. And also, do not forget that it is I don't know why I keep on saying it is March Manzini. So tomorrow there's gonna be an episode of Gogo Manzini that is actually going to come. It is such an interesting topic. You definitely don't want to miss it. So yeah, I'm really loving the fact that I know there are some people that are like, we don't really enjoy this, but I see a lot of you guys actually do enjoy this episode. So I'm really happy, and we were just like, let's make it up for you guys. Hence we came with March Manzini. Okay. Now, my ninjas, I'm going to start off and talk about this whole topic of AKA. They are alleging that, the perpetrators that actually took AKA's life have been arrested. They also said to us that there are allegations that the mastermind paid 800,000 rands to get the job done, basically, right? These people have been shown pictures of them in court. Now, one of the reasons why I didn't comment on it, I don't see myself commenting on it, is because I love my life. Sorry, I love my life. And I have 3 kids that I gotta support. So, I don't think I'm going to comment on this case going forward. One thing I'll go ahead and say is that the picture of the man that I saw that actually pulled the trigger, his body structure, and the men that have been said to be on that thing, I've not seen a single one that matches that guy. And so that's why I'm saying I'm not going to be commenting, because I love my life. So I guess we will see what actually happens. Maybe if the sentencing happens or something shocking happens, it will definitely be in passing, but there will never be a video alone on AKA's case and stuff like that. Again, as I said, I love my life. But for me, I did not see anybody that matches the belt of this guy. First of all, with this whole case of AKA, the thing that bothers me so much is the fact that I literally got to realize that media lies to us all the time. It's not like media is independent like us. So, the big dogs are the ones that control what goes out there. They're the ones that control how the narrative goes. It's not like Owamie Entertainment, who, if the news is as is, I'm going to give you guys as is. There's not going to be any manipulation from what I know. And so for me, the fact that when it first came out, they said that the media had reported that, it was a drive-by shooting, and he was caught in the crossfire and he passed. And now I saw someone alleging that they actually said the plan at first was that they were supposed to shoot at the moving car, and he took time, and obviously he had the dinner and stuff, so he was taking time. They had to just do it right there so that they can be able to leave. Now, if you think about this, and as I'm saying this is alleged, I can't remember who said it, but I saw someone talking about this. But most people also on social media lie. But for me, it would be very concerning in terms of media cannot come and tell us this, and they did not know who actually did the job. And then after that, it now is found that actually it was supposed to be a drive-by. Then it means that whoever was in the media that was breaking the story, if this is the case, knew that there was a plan that was supposed to be a drive-by, but the drive-by plan just did not work. And so they ended up having to shoot him like where he was. How did that media source that broke the news know? So again, as I'm saying, sometimes having a vendor eye and your mind connecting 1 and 2 together a bit fast can be a problem. Hence, I'm gonna stay away from this case. You lot can go out there and arrest whoever and prosecute whoever for AKA's passing. But for me personally, I did not see anybody that matched the guy that was there, that actually did the job. That guy literally had curves. He looked almost like a woman. I remember there were people that even were thinking it was a woman because the guy got ass, So for me, I'm just not gonna be too interested. And I think I've explained, if you are someone that is smart, you will have gotten what I'm trying to say. But I think I'm going to just have to stay away from this one because, I do want my life. I value my life. I have 3 kids, please. So, yeah. Anyway, you can go ahead and comment down whatever it is that you want, Shibobo. When it comes to this case, I honestly do wish peace to AKA's mom, his dad, his brother, his daughter, his girlfriend, and all those that loved him. Obviously, I do wish them peace and that they find healing. And that's all I think I'm gonna just go ahead and say. But anyway, you can go ahead and comment down below and let's move on to the next topic. Now, my ninjas, the next topic that we're going to talk about is black coffee. I don't know why I had to call him that way, but Black Coffee has come out and has finally told us what actually happened. He did an interview with Kaya, and so I think it was Kaya Money, if I'm not too mistaken. And he described literally a horror movie. They can actually have a horror movie about this change that actually went down. So I'm gonna go ahead and explain to you guys in case you did not get to watch that particular interview. I'm not quoting him, I'm paraphrasing basically. So basically he says that he was in a plane and he had his headsets on. He was listening to gospel music. The first thing that, again, I don't know what type of music that he actually listens to, but I would assume that if you listen to gospel all the time, you would not be as much of a cheater. But again, we do have Christians that cheat like nobody's business, But yeah, for me, I'm just like, for me, I was a bit surprised. Like, you listen to gospel? And you are this much cheater? But that's fine, right? That's fine. So he was listening to gospel music and he says that he was kind of like, sleepy. He sleeps sort of like, and then he wakes up and he says the plane was literally just like it was shaking crazy, He says it felt almost as if he was in a car that was actually turning. Like that's how, bad it was. And he says that because they'd gotten to a point where they were cruising, he had now taken off his seatbelt. And the next thing, like as everything is happening, obviously this is someone that was sleepy and he's waking up, you're half asleep, half awake. You don't know, is this a dream? Is this something that is actually happening? And he says that in his ears, the music, the song that was playing, it was like in that part of Hallelujah or something like that, and he just felt like it was angels literally ministering and singing, He says that obviously next thing he knows, he is jumping up and then he comes down. He says, I think he hit the roof and he came down. And he says that was it. He blanked out a bit. And then when he woke up, he was in excruciating pain. And obviously, they had to land. And after landing, they obviously had to take him to the hospital. He spent a week. I forgot the name of the place he said. But it doesn't matter too much for you guys because it's not like some of us will ever go there. Well, we may, but it's not everyone that's going to go there. But anyway. So basically that's what happens. He says that some of his family members did fly over there so that they would be obviously checking up on him. And then after that, obviously that was when he started his recovery. He did say that he actually did break his spine and he does actually have steel, like they had to put steel in there. He's very, very lucky to still be walking. Now, obviously, if you're someone that knows DJ Black Coffee, he does actually have one fully functional hand and the other one is not as functioning. So most of the time he actually takes his hand and it's mostly in his pocket, sort of like a look, I think. But then that was also caused by a car accident and now he was in a plane accident. I saw some people literally making fun and saying, I wonder how much is rough a plane. Yes, some of you will never see heaven, no matter how much you pray, because that was really honestly funny a bit, but it wasn't funny at the same time. I am really happy and glad that he is okay. I am glad that whatever injury was there doesn't seem to have been too much, or his body actually recovers really quickly, because if you broke your back and you're already up and about, Ju is a superstar, honey. Okay, Ju is a superstar. So I'm really glad that God did preserve his life, because it could have been worse. He could have lost his life, or he could have lost his mobility. So I am glad that he's obviously okay and he is out here talking about it. I did see somewhere where it seems like the time he still even had the brace. He did go and he gave his life to Christ. I guess maybe like what had happened actually just showed him, God is actually God. And he did say that he felt as if it was angels literally singing, with his headsets when everything was going on. So I really won't lie, guys, from the bottom of my heart, I'm not his fan, but I'm never someone that would want someone to actually go through something like that. I'm sure that was very traumatic. And I do hope that, he will heal emotionally as well, because I know men do like to be macho, but I think I'd still be having nightmares with that. Like the PTSD that would come after that would be wild. But he does seem like, he is doing better. He was sitting there even gossiping. That would be the next video, talking crap. But which seems to make it seem like he's okay. He still remembers sitting details of his marriage with Enhle Mbaliso. That definitely shows us that his brain is functioning, But yeah, man, I really honestly am glad for him. As I'm saying, there were allegations that he did go and give his life to Christ. And I also saw a video where it was like he was in church, he was going in front, and that was when they said he's giving his life to Christ. If he did give his life to Christ, that would be such a great, great thing. And I guess maybe when he marries again, he will not be a machizo, okay, as per the allegations. So that's that. But yeah, I really honestly am glad for him that he's okay. So yeah, man, I think you lot should just go ahead in the comment section and actually say, congratulations to Black Coffee, because child, this could have ended badly. It's not a lot of people that actually talk about mishaps that happen in the plane that live to tell the tale. So sorry, he's definitely one of the most blessed, okay? But yeah, man, from Owamie, I love you guys so much. And I want to go ahead and just say, I saw someone saying, Owamie, you burping is disgusting. You should be professional and I just want to address to say that I don't like but if I'm going to have a small burp, I'm going to burp. And then I'm going to continue talking. This is normal life. I did actually address that person and basically said, honey, if you want perfection, just go and watch SABC. Trust and believe nobody's babying over there unless it's part of their acting. Nobody's doing anything. If they're reading the news, they're like, so in this case, this happened, this and that and that and that. And then sometimes they lie to you people, okay? I'm not saying go SABC. I'm just saying mainstream media is not the most reliable, because they only push the agenda they want you to know. Whereas with us, independent reporters, we tell you guys everything. So there's going to be burps, there's going to be this, there's going to be that. But the fact that the quality of this video is even like this, it's wild for a YouTuber, So yeah, please just know your battles, know what you can do and what you can't. This is the setup of how YouTube is. It has to be realistic, it has to be normal and everything like that. So burping is part of human nature. You also burp. But I just wanted to address that, I don't do disgusting stuff like I don't do that. But if I'm like, you don't expect me to sit down and cut and chop every part. Where am I trying to be perfect for? Hi, guys. Release us. I love her so much, and she follows me on TikTok, right? And she even went to follow me on Instagram. To be for another day. And we're loving ninjas. Stay blessed, and I will see you guys in my next upload. Bye, ninjas.